The harsh reality of being a successful woman is realizing that not everyone is happy about your success. And the number one person that in most cases is going to hurt you while you are successful is going to be the man that you are romantically involved in. I think a lot of women underestimate that men are trying to cope with being in an environment that they have never had to be in. We are in unprecedented times when it comes to women allowing or being allowed to be upwardly mobile, to be able to have businesses, to be able to be successful, to be able to be millionaires, okay? And we've done it in a very, very short amount of time. Patriarchy has afforded men all of the perks with double, triple, quadruple the amount of time and 1/4 of the effort. This is why men are always saying that we don't care about your degrees. How is your degree going to benefit us? They care a lot about your degree because in their brain, you're not supposed to have a degree. You're not supposed to be smarter than them. You're not supposed to be more successful than them. Haley Bailey, Wizard Liz, Sky Jackson, Keke Palmer, the list goes on and on and on. Remember what we said in my other video? Pattern recognition. Do you notice the pattern? Successful woman on an upward trajectory within her career, meets a man, falls in love with the man, gets baby mamaed, and then now they're tethered to this man. And now they're having to their career, for a majority of them, had to suffer to some extent. Their image was tainted to some extent. The formula for being a successful woman finding love does not correlate to the formula that successful men get to use. Because the reason why successful men had access to women was because women were not allowed to be successful. Which means that no matter what, that successful man was able to feel powerful. These men don't have the easy playing field like they did before, where they easily were going to be able to be powerful and dominant over a woman with the bare minimum that they were allowed. As women, we are outpacing these men. Do not think for 1 second that they are not envious of this. Because they are. Because they have literally had a wheelchair ramp created for them to allow them to be successful. Now it's been taken away, and now the playing field has now been somewhat leveled. Women are beating men at their own game, and there are a lot of men who want nothing more than to beat you at the game that you're beating them at, which is essentially giving you a baby, trying to embarrass you, trying to ridicule you, and then bring you down to their level. The harsh reality of being a successful woman is that you have to learn to be more comfortable being in isolation out of protection, or you're going to have to cut out the middleman, okay? IVF, adoption, sperm bank. Because for a lot of these men, the most amount of success that they're ever going to have is to be able to brag to other people that they can associate themselves with you. Always remember, Offset, you're my baby mama, I won. This is how they're thinking, okay? They're literally looking at it as a status climb to be able to have a baby with a woman who is highly successful, because it adds to their status. It gives them something to brag about, to say that they conquered something so successful.